Hello, everyone. My name is Zulfiqar, and welcome to another episode of Income Investors. With me today is John Whitefoot with another exciting income pick. If you want to read more about what John writes on a regular basis, you can head to incomeinvestors.com, or you can find the link to the website in the description below. After taking a beating during Federal Reserve's high interest rate cycle, real estate investment trusts, or REITs for short, have been performing well since the central bank just hinted that it was going to start taking interest rates lower in November of 2023. Interest rates haven't come down very quickly, but are still expected to trend lower in 2025 and 2026. And you might be wondering, why is this good for REITs? You see, REITs need to borrow a lot of money to expand their portfolio, and higher borrowing costs can cut into profitability. And the current interest rate environment means mREITs are able to borrow at a far lower interest rates than what mortgages are actually paying. All of this should allow mortgage REITs or mREITs like Orchid Island Capital Inc., traded on New York Stock Exchange under symbol ORC, to buy more debt for the same or even less than it could in high interest rate environment, and eventually lead it to increase its monthly dividends. John?
Yeah, thanks, Mo. Yeah, Orchid Island Capital is, as you can imagine, mREIT that invests in residential mortgage-backed securities, or MBSs, on a leveraged basis. Income it generates for distribution to its shareholders comes from the difference between the yield on its mortgage assets and the cost of borrowing. The company's portfolio is made up entirely of highly liquid agency fixed-rate pass-through securities, interest-only securities, and principal-only securities.
And I see that it's swing to 2024 profitability of $37.8 million.
Yeah, for the fourth quarter ended December 31st, 2024, Orchid Island reported a net income of $5.6 million, or 7 cents per share. Now, this was made up of net interest income of $8.1 million, or 10 cents per share, total expenses of $4.4 million, or 5 cents per share, and net realized and unrealized gains of $1.8 million, or 5 cents per share. Now, for full year 2024, Orchid reported net income of $37.8 million, or 57 cents per share, and that's a big improvement over the 2023 net income loss of $39.2 million, or a loss of 89 cents per share. Orchid ended the year in a strong liquidity position with $353.6 million in cash and cash equivalents.
If you like what you see so far, check out incomeinvestors.com. While you're there, you could also sign up for our free special report titled 3 Income Stocks to Own Today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. And now back to the video. On the dividend front, I see that it maintained its monthly dividend of 12 cents per share.
As a mREIT, Orchid Island Capital has to legally distribute at least 90% of its taxable income to shareholders in the form of a dividend. In the fourth quarter, it paid a dividend of 36 cents per share, or 12 cents per share on a monthly basis. This works out to an annual distribution of $1.44 per share, or $16.38 per share on an annual basis.
And looking at the ORC stock performance, it recently hit a 52-week high of $9.01 per share.
Yeah, if you look at Orchid's chart on incomeinvestors.com, you'll see just how much of an impact the Federal Reserve can have on REITs in general. In November 2023, the Fed said it was done cutting interest rates, and December 2023 said it would start cutting rates at some point. It has cut interest rates 3 times since September 2024. Now, since the start of November 2023, ORC stock has returned total profits of 75%. That's adjusted for reinvested dividends. If you took the monthly dividends in cash and ran, the return falls to just 40%. Now, it continues to do well over the near term as well, having hit a new 52-week high of $9.01 per share on February 21st. And it continues to hover near that level. Now, as of this recording, ORC stock is seriously outpacing the S&P 500, up slightly more than 13% over the last month, 15.5% year to date, and almost 24% year over year.
John, thank you so much for your insights. Orchid Island Capital is a mortgage REIT with a growing portfolio of RMBS. In the fourth quarter, the company increased its agency RMBS portfolio to $5.3 billion, with interest income on the portfolio up approximately $4.4 million from the third quarter of 2024. It also swung to full year profitability of $37.8 million, or 57 cents per share. And that bodes well for Orchid Island and its monthly dividend. It's also good news for 157 institutions that hold 30.4% stake in the outstanding shares. The biggest holders are BlackRock, Vanguard, and Invesco. That's it for today, and make sure to go to incomeinvestors.com now to get our free special report on 3 income stocks to own today. One of those stocks currently has a dividend yield of 12.7%. You can find the link to incomeinvestors.com in the description below. We'll be back with more income picks soon, so stay tuned. And in the meantime, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Goodbye for now.